Quanah, or however it's pronounced, Quanah, in Texas. And let's see if I'm in shot. Probably need to tilt it down a little bit. So I don't make the mistake I made the other day where I tilted it down too much. I think that's okay. Let's rock and roll. Gently turn the waist. Let the arms float around the body. We're about 100 yards away from the highway. There's a little bit of noise. I think it's Route 287 maybe going through Quanah. Nice little town. Stayed at a nice little hotel last night. Slept in a huge bed, because all the beds in all the hotels are huge. Letting the waist turn, the arms float. Legs relaxed, breathing in and out through the nose. Tongue, tip of the tongue on the gums behind the upper row of teeth. I think just below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's cool, not cold. Bring the feet in slightly, change. Legs bending and straightening, arms floating forwards and backwards. Relaxing the arms, relaxing the shoulders, lower body doing. Relax the neck, but not so your head falls over or anything. That would be too relaxed. Being relaxed in Tai Chi is a can of worms. The only place I think I've come across being relaxed, being more tricky to pin down, is in Wing Chun Kung Fu. But in both of those martial arts, there is an optimum level of relaxation, both muscular and neurological. Is that the right word, neurological? Or do I mean mental? Whichever. There's an optimum amount of relaxation. The problem is no two instructors ever seem to be able to agree on how much relaxation should actually be. But there you go. And change. I'll take my feet slightly wider, just so I can feel that pushing up through one leg and then the other more clearly. Down into the ground. Pushing up through the hips, turning the waist, letting the arms float around the body. Like floating thing. Four big semi-trucks all passing by at the same time, if you heard a loud noise there. And over to my right, there's a gentleman unloading goods for delivery from another big semi. They're working. Here I am in the sunshine, playing with Tai Chi. And relax. Feet slightly wider, circle the hips. direction. And relax. Stabilize the lower body, gentle circles with the upper body. And the other direction. And other direction, medium circles. Be a bit slower. Change direction. By the way, obviously, if you get dizzy, you can always change direction at any point in time. You do not have to slavishly follow my change direction. Change direction now, the biggest circles you can personally manage. Doesn't matter how big they are, it's just what you can do. And change direction. Whoa! I'll tell you what I was trying to do there. I was trying to look at a cloud over there that suddenly appeared in the sky. And where the head leads, the body follows is a rule. Well, it's a rule of martial arts, let alone Tai Chi. My head led, my body followed. Straighten up. Oh, the fun I have. Circle the shoulders, nice and gentle. Bringing the feet in so they're about hip width, slightly less than hip width apart maybe. Bending the legs, relaxing down. I think I did about 7 hours driving yesterday, 6 or 7 hours driving. So there's definitely some tension in my shoulders today, despite a good night's sleep. Always worth paying attention to the shoulders. Change direction. Trying to get them to relax and to be mobile. And roll the shoulders forwards, roll them back. As you roll the shoulders forwards, bend the spine, the upper spine forwards a little bit. As you take them back, roll the upper spine backwards. As you do that, let the head drop down on the forwards part. Take the head up and back on the backwards part. Nice and simple, tilting side to side. I'm starting with my hands on my hips. I'm going to alter that in a minute, but to begin with, just side to side. Nice and gentle. Now let the hands hang down and you can stretch down a little bit. As if you were trying to touch the floor with your hands. You can obviously can't. There is a way of cheating. If you turn your hips, you can do it. But it's much better to do side stretches with the hips facing forwards. Side tips, side stretches. It's not a harsh stretch, it's a sort of glorified range of motion exercise plus. Because as I get to the bottom, there's just a slight moment where I allow the weight of the body to stretch out the muscles. If you want to increase that pause, so it's like there, and then up, and then there, and then up, that's okay, we can do a few of those. But it's not a gung-ho, go for it at any cost kind of stretch. And relax. Circle the hips. Other direction. Sort of T-shape with the feet. Turn the hips, gently straight. Nothing too extreme. And then turn to the other T direction. Turn the hips. I think it could be a little bit further turned around. Stretching along there. Go back to the other side, make the stance a little bit longer if you can. Turn the hips. And change to the other side, making the stance longer if you want to. Try and turn the hips so they're square. Square to the front foot. And relax. Bring the feet in, give them a little shake. Nice and simple, raising the knee to the front. Nice and easy, no rush. I had a bird there, I don't know if you can hear it, it was chirruping in time with the feet raised, the knee raises. It was probably saying, raise them a bit higher, you old bloke, you. So, just in case that's what it was saying, I'll raise my knee a bit higher. Okay. If you want to, little kicks, nice and gentle, just letting the leg sort of move. Not putting any power into it, so it's not a kick in the sense of a football kick or a karate kick or a kung fu kick, it's just a gentle kick. And then you can bring the foot up a bit, do the same thing, bring the knee up a bit, I should say. And again, it's just a gentle mobilization exercise. Not trying to do anything elaborate. You do it to whatever height works for you. Whoops. I was trying to see what was happening in the screen there and I couldn't see. That's my excuse. And relax. And circle the hips a bit more. Always good. Hip circle. Nice exercise. Relax the legs. Change direction. Okay. Cross circles or forward circles, whatever you want to call them. Circles crossing in front of the body. You see that my knees are bending a little bit and then straightening a little bit. That's optional. Direction. Just going to take a moment to relax because it's getting just warm enough. And I think I will divest myself, that's a good word, isn't it? Divest myself of my jumper. So, let us carry on. Take the feet slightly wider, circling the arms, allowing the hips to go side to side. Ah, it's quite nice now actually, temperature-wise. Temperature-wise, because obviously the temperature has risen, changed direction. So there was a temperature rise, but I wouldn't worry about it. I barely know what I mean when I'm talking in the morning. Although it's not as early as it should be. We started a bit late. Okay, bring the feet in, circle the arms backwards. Again, if you want to do coordinated leg movement, you can, but it's not. I don't know what that is. Gosh, it's noisy something or other. The leg movement is optional. Change direction. And head in a nice, gentle U shape. Bring the hands up onto the chest and then the head backwards and forwards. Turning the head side to side. Trying to relax the legs. Then tilting one ear, then the other ear, up towards the sky or up towards the ceiling if you're indoors. Or I suppose towards the ground if you're hanging upside down for some reason. Not sure why you'd want to do that. Who knows? And jut the head forward, pull it back in. Now take the whole head side to side while keeping the head upright. As I've said before, for me, this is probably the most difficult of all the neck exercises. You may find it easy. If you do, that's lovely. If you do find it difficult, just persevere. Do the best you can. Keep practicing. Tuck the chin down, keeping the chin lightly touching the chest. Turn the head side to side. And relax the arms, and a few more U shapes. Give yourself a little shake out. Well done if you followed through with me. Nice, gentle, get your body ready for the day ahead exercise session. Thank you very much. I'll give you a quick view of Quanah. So this is kind of the back street, and then that is the water tower. That is Lee. Lee will give you a wave. She's been doing some Tai Chi while I've been exercising. That's where the table where we had the tripod with the camera on. That over there is the main road. That is a rubbish bin. Everybody should have a I think everybody does have a rubbish bin. And as you can see, it's a nice bright day. I hope your day is as good as ours is going to be, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.